Make sure everybody signs in.
I got 2 sheets going around to be signed in. Trying to make sure you get signed in. Raise your hand. I'll float around for a little while. One coming right now.
All right, everybody want to stand? All leaves in the pledge. All say the flag.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we're going to do the minutes from the last meeting. Listen up. Okay, the minutes from the March 4th meeting. There were a couple of board members missing that were excused. Paul Ingalls, Dana Miller, Mitch Gooding, but there was a quorum present. Treasurer's report was given and motion was passed. President Gruber discussed new business with the seniority tribunal. That was discussed at length. The tribunal is in theory now considered completely disbanded. As of that date, there have been 5 seniority rosters submitted by the tribunal. It wasn't challenged timely, so at that time there were no discrepancies noted. Subsequently, it was considered defunct. Craig Bradford was there, accused President Gruber of conducting backdoor deals, according to OCSEA President Chris May. Also, Craig Bradford was there and threatened Gruber with disrupting the meeting. He also encouraged members to request fair share status and right to vote, work legislation, and sign the petitions to sign. It was decided in the membership to contact Chris May to request his presence to attend the local chapter and discuss the controversies and possible resolutions. We also discussed e-board vacancies needed to be filled. The topic of OPI privatization was discussed. Roll call times, permanent posts that do not need to report 15 minutes early. There were concerns about that, and fact sheets should be submitted if people wish to file grievances. A 30-minute procedure was also discussed, and as the Oversight Committee wants a straight podium pick. That was going to be brought up at the next pick-a-post meeting. There was going to be a labor management and a pick-a-post meeting the following day. Deputy Kevin Jones wanted to establish a community service position for some type of garden procedure that we were opposed to. There was no new business by Chief Steward Kim Ostings. There was a motion to modify the chapter mileage reimbursements to reflect current IRS guidelines. That was discussed and passed. Staff Rep Jim Hallenstein had nothing to report. There was a motion to adjourn. That was discussed and passed as well. All right, do we have a motion to...
Motion to accept the Secretary's report as read.
Can I pose the question first? There was no mention about the treasurer's report and the expenditures.
Treasurer's report was the old balance of $10,326.45, new balance of $13,424.55. There was a motion to accept by Todd Gordon, second Mike Hilbert, with discussion, and it passed.
I'd like to also pose a question.
Can
Why
we
in
get...
the meeting minutes, there was nothing said about paying Paul Train for the stipend? Question 1.
Do we have a second on the minutes? We're in the discussion. We haven't even had a second on
I
the
got a second.
All right. Now, do we have any discussions about the minute? What was your question?
Back to the question was, why wasn't anything mentioned about paying Paul Train the stipend?
I didn't feel it worthy of mentioning every single conversation that we had that evening. I
So in
don't
other
like
words,
that fact.
expenditures of this union are not worthy of letting the membership know,
That's a treasurer's issue, not in the minutes.
but I mean, the meeting minutes, that doesn't,
She read the stipend in her treasurer's report, and there was debate on the stipend at that time. There was debate on the stipend at that time.
right?
First thing, does anybody have a problem with you being videotaped?
Yeah, I do. I do too. Turn it off.
All right.
I don't. Who doesn't have a problem?
I'm sure it is.
I know. I'm okay with it.
No problem.
We're all with it.
Copyright. Right. Mainly just copyright.
Make sure you distribute copies to every member.
It'll be on YouTube.
Don't worry about it, John, I'll pay for it.
How you doing? Put on YouTube for everybody.
All right. Let's see a show of hands, who wants to be videotaped?
Who wants the video on?
You're missing the whole room back here.
Good. Yeah, don't forget all them. Keep it above board.
Don't be scared.
Everybody's ready.
You got something to hide.
And why is the camera faced up this way? Why
It
not back
ain't,
here?
it's on the business table. I can't see you. You come up at the angle.
Make sure everybody gets a copy of that too.
Come here, look at it then.
Who don't want the camera?
Go to YouTube, bud. It'll be on YouTube for you.
You better watch it.
It is, man.
All right.
As long as the person videotaped is being videotaped also. The person videotaped
By law, if you
should be
do not want to
videotaped.
be videotaped, you can't vote for me to be videotaped. And I don't want to be videotaped.
You ain't being videotaped.
Just remember, you're gonna take pictures of me if I don't want it.
Unless you walk in front of it, you ain't being videotaped.
All right. All right, is there any other discussion on the minutes?
Do you want me to, Ms. Busey, do you want me to put in here that you had a question about that in the minutes? It's up to you.
Billy brought it, Billy.
Yeah, I do.
Shouldn't it automatically be entered into the minutes, Ron?
Well, in the treasurer's report, yes. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and type all night long on every conversation that we have. I'm just
But
doing
you
the topics.
didn't put absolutely nothing in there, even though we discussed.
Yeah.
Shouldn't that be in the meeting minutes or
That
not?
was part of the treasurer's report, as far as I was concerned.
Mike?
I have a question, Ron. Since people can't hear back there, why don't you guys put your stuff right in the middle?
Yeah.
Your table right in the middle, that way everybody can hear, that goes this way. I'm just, it's just a suggestion. Put your table in the middle, that way everybody can hear you.
That's good, I mean, but let's move more people over into here by the pool table and stuff. I mean, we got plenty of room. But moving them in there to the middle is fine also.
We got
Let's
more
not
room
make
in
this
here.
unproductive all night long, let's get on with it.
All right. Is there any other discussion on the minutes?
Come on, here, somebody can have my seat, I'll move over here by the pool table.
Any other discussion on the minutes? Any other discussion on the minutes? All right, all in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion carried. Minutes approved. Treasurer's report?
Our balance as of our last meeting, which was March 4th, was $13,424.55. Since then, we have expended $1,303.17, which consisted of the following. Food for the member meeting in Westgate Lanes, $270.14. Kimostings for wages for meeting in Columbus on 3/9 of $180.12. Office Max new printer and table, $309.89. Cartridge World for print cartridges, $38.33. Our Verizon wireless internet, $106.99. Walmart for supplies for the office, $63.79. Cartridge World again for print cartridges, $97.95. Menards for supplies for the office is $76.05. And again, our Verizon wireless internet connection, $159.91. Our current balance as of this meeting is $12,121.38.
Motion to accept.
Second,
Second.
discussion?
Who was the motion to?
Kenny
accept?
Meyer.
Kenny
Thank
Meyer.
you.
Firefighter Meyer. Type 2.
Anybody have any discussion? All right, all in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion carried. All right, old business? I said old business, any old business.
Old business as of from the last meeting,
Yes.
we paid Paul Train $350, correct? Is that correct, Vicki?
Pardon me?
We paid Paul Train $350, that's correct?
Correct.
How much did Paul put in to get paid?
The original request, was like,
$344.32.
yeah, there was an original request for a lesser amount. Original request is $344.32 for working on seniority list, research, 16 hours of work during this time period.
And how much was he paid?
$350.
Why was he paid more than what was?
Originally, when I received the request, I requested the expenditure sheet along with the approval by the board members and stuff, so that's when I was told it was going to be a stipend and not an actual wage pay. So it was changed over.
Stipend. So stipend, the chapter has a stipend policy for that?
We have nothing in our motions, no.
Nothing for the chapter.
No.
Well, I guess my question is, how do you pay a stipend when the chapter doesn't even have a stipend for that to pay that, to make it a stipend?
I paid it based on what my president told me to do, based on the votes that they took by phone.
By phone, so it's a phone poll?
Yes.
Okay, I want to say this, there's active charges filed on this, so I'm not going to sit here and debate what I have to stand in front of Jack on June 15th. You know what I'm saying? So there's charges filed actually on this topic.
Okay.
And so on June 15th, then we'll have this conversation with the documents that follows it up. But the documents that Vicki has wasn't for the stipend, it was for the release. So that had nothing to do with the stipend. And the E-board did a phone.
Can I hear the tally of the poll?
Yeah, on June 15th.
I'd like to hear it too.
On June 15th.
Why can't we hear it tonight? Everybody knows.
Just told you.
There's active charges filed.
I'm not
on the
asking you, Ron.
board. So,
Excuse me, Vicki, was this last month?
Yes,
Last
during our
month?
meeting last
So the
month.
treasurer's report was accepted as read, and by everybody accepted, and there was no negatives on it, everybody said yay?
no, there was quite a bit
There
of
was a
talk
lot
on
of
the
discussion,
site.
I don't know if it was.
There was talk, and then they approved it. Nobody disapproved
The
it.
treasurer's report was approved,
Yeah.
so why are we having this conversation? That was
Moving
last
on.
month.
New business.
Next.
Time to move on. Moving on.
Is there any other old business?
Sean, can I say something? I'm not really a member, but I'm Paul's wife. And you guys are just something else. This man dedicated hours and hours.
Is this your
You
camera?
guys have seen your.
Whose camera is
this?
Is your camera?
He spent endless hours on the damn computer. All. Every Shame
All right.
all.
I know. Thank you. Listen up. Any other old business? New business? We need approval for the conventions coming up. We have 3 delegates and 2 alternates to convention. I'd like somebody to entertain a motion to send 3 delegates and 2 alternates and the 1 automatic to the convention. Yeah. The E-board made a motion to send them, paying wages.
Speak up, we can't hear you.
The E-board made a motion to send the 3 alternates, 3 delegates, and the 1 automatic to convention and pay their wages, mileage, what else? Per diem, parking, room and board. So would somebody like to make a motion?
I'll make that.
Second.
All right, any discussion?
When did they put that up to vote? Who got to go to the convention?
We haven't voted yet. We'll do the vote. We have to send OCSEA a notice. Has to be mailed to every
When were the
member.
nominations taken?
Thank you.
We haven't done none of it yet. You're approving to do that.
Okay.
Okay, so we have the motion that's been seconded. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried.
I want to brought up about
For this convention.
Was the one brought up about the stealing in the office? I want to know about that too.
We wanted to ask Marie Snyder and Paul Crayer if they'd head up the election committee on that and get everything set up. So I see Marie, she rolled her eyes.
Paul's back there.
You got the most practice. Are you cool with that?
I'll try.
Thank you. Paul Crayer here?
I'm over here. I'll do it.
All right, thank you, Paul. If you want a couple other people to help, let me know the names.
When are we doing this?
We'll have to get some dates together. I'll get with you and Marie, whatever. I need to know what works for you guys.
I'm assuming.
Because it'll be at the institution.
This was for the delegates and.
Yeah.
Okay. For what's going down.
Also, we talked about in the actual e-board meeting, somebody went in the office and thought it was cute to take stuff out of the office and delete stuff off the computer. That's not the only place we keep it, so, we'll be investigating, trying to figure out with cameras and whatever else, who went in there after hours and actually deleted stuff.
What's the accusations? Somebody went into the union office and deleted stuff out of the computer, and they were not authorized to do that, so we're trying to find out who did it. We don't know who did it.
Well, how do they get in there in the first place? Isn't the door always locked?
No, the door's not always locked. Why not?
But the computer password, right?
In a prison?
The door, there's people on the key access that can control the keys.
But there is ways to find out who is on the computer.
But the computer is passworded, right?
Correct, password protected.
Only individuals that have the approval to get on it.
Right.
What was deleted off of the computer?
Huh?
What was deleted off of the computer?
They tried to delete all the current picket posts and the letters and everything, but oversight keeps that, and so does OCSEA. So
So it was vital information or?
no, we had it on thumb drive and other places, and there was a backup that we got to delete. So. All right, any other new business?
You say new business?
New business.
New business.
New business?
New business.
New business. I'd like to ask for, according to Article 12 of our Constitution, for a vote for the removal of President Goober.
I second it.
Third.
Fourth, fifth.
Well, I would call your motion out of order since you didn't notify all the membership in writing 7 days before the meeting. You didn't notify me.
I did notify all the members, but it mysteriously came down, posting mysteriously came down from under lock and key of the
Union boards.
Did you have approval to put that on the union board?
I don't give a damn.
Hey, just ask everybody.
You weren't gonna put it on there, were
We
you?
all got 7-day notice. I did.
I did not. You got your 7-day notice too.
Yeah, I
and I did
I didn't
not.
get no 7-day notice
here. I didn't get that.
And that means, just for the people in this room, we don't just represent COs, we represent food service, we represent maintenance, we represent LPNs, we represent a wide gamut of people, not just COs. So,
Food service contract.
all right, any other new business?
Yeah, I got more than just that. You were also notified within time restraints that you were supposed to be voted, that we were going to want to take a vote for your removal. I posted a notice for all employees, all OSHA members, to read behind glass on the union board that was somehow mysteriously removed.
Was that notification in writing, sir?
Yes, it was.
No, it's not in writing. I received no letter from anybody from OCSEA.
Maybe you should read the union board then, Crawford.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything from anything in writing coming to my house.
Try to read the board then. They're not gonna put it up there.
If you guys want to do this, why don't you do it the right way, the legal way?
We are doing it.
December, put up the cannon.
Whatever.
This is not according to the Constitution, or it's not according to contract, gentlemen.
Whatever.
Nice try.
Right here.
We're voting.
You read it? It
Yeah, it
says
says in writing within 7 days.
Hey, let him talk.
I got nothing in writing in 7 days.
written notification was
A piece of paper that people are walking around, sulking around, third shift, hiding and stuff. Nobody signed or something. It's not in writing.
Hey, look, that
That's
wasn't hiding.
bullshit.
Hey, Crawford.
That's bullshit. See,
I
that's
handed that
bullshit.
out. Nobody hiding nothing. It was a notice to let everybody know that to come to this
Is
meeting.
that in writing?
Huh? It wasn't hidden. You read it, didn't you?
All right, listen up.
You read it in my bag, didn't you?
Why just third shift on the
Jesus Christ.
What about first and second shift and nurses? What about the cafe people? Aren't they union members too? What about the PAs? Are they union members too? This is not just about CO, gentlemen.
I never knew there was even a notice.
Hey, bring out the ballots.
It was posted at C unit behind the glass. I did that one.
Well, I'm glad you're admitting on that on camera, and I'll get your face on it.
Paul Lingle, I did that one.
All right, so is there any other new business?
Hey, Russ. Hey.
Listen up.
I have a petition I'd like to give to the chair. It's been a long time coming. What I have, folks, is a signature of approximately 50% of second shift, including C unit, to have a meeting in the morning. So if this was in effect right now, there would have been a meeting this morning at approximately 11:50. The reasoning for that is up here in my speech. The actual petition will be read as this. I would like this read into the minutes, please. Therefore, this petition is submitted to have 2 meeting times every date an authorized regular session union meeting is called, effective May 2013, with the new petition meeting time to be set at approximately 11:50 a.m. morning, same day. The second meeting to be kept as is, same day. Any new business or any voting matter on either meeting time, morning or evening, be carried to vote on the next meeting. This shall be for a trial period of 1 calendar year, at which point membership participation will determine further use of a 2 meeting time, same day system. So for example, what would have happened this morning at 11:50 would be voted on here. If somebody would bring this up right here, it would be voted on in the July meeting.
I like that. That gives more membership power.
That's right.
Not only
Yeah.
that,
All right, I second that motion.
we have a majority.
Oh, we didn't vote yet? All right, sorry. Well, I first that motion. Good, Dudley.
Somebody's day off.
All right, listen up. I can't hear him now.
If it's your day off, you have evening activities, you have the opportunity to come to a morning meeting. Nonetheless, the chair and other elected officials have cited in the past, like way back in the past, there wasn't enough participation.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
That's the
Because they
reason why.
never canceled the goddamn meeting just prior to having it.
Well, I've been to those type of meetings, Pam, where only 3 people show up, you don't have a quorum, etc.
Because they cancel it.
Well, that's the
They
reason why I
cancel it
wrote
every
in here
goddamn time.
for a trial period of 1 year. I addressed their concerns. That's why I did it. And that is what it is I put in front of the chair. We need a second on that, please.
I'll second it.
And then discuss and more questions. In fact, this is still open as far as I'm concerned for anybody to sign yet this evening.
I'll sign it.
Well, we'll get both copies. That way I've got a copy, he's got a copy. So some members have done yet. Any discussion?
Excuse me. Hold on. You guys can say what you want to say, but we've tried this, I don't know how many times to get 2 union meetings. When I first came back, that was my #1 priority, to get 2 meetings.
They haven't tried it for the last 7 years, 8 years.
Yes, they have.
No, they haven't.
Yes, they have. I've been here when they tried.
Announced it like
But listen. I say this, wait a minute.
Bunch of liars.
Listen, hold on.
Listen,
Let Mitch talk. I say that to say this. In order to have a meeting, you've got to have members that's going to be willing to take time out of their day and come to the meetings. If you got 2 meetings and you only got 1 or 2 people showing up at these meetings, what's the sense in having 2 meetings? Now I've tried that. Wait a minute. I've tried that. I've tried this.
No, you haven't.
Okay. All right. That's your opinion.
I agree. That's why I put in there for a year.
Hold on. Any other discussion?
By the way, there's some institutions where I